I'm Julie Pace with Grand Lake Real Estate Professionals, and this is
Donna Kaufman.
And we are coming live today from my backyard because we have a very special guest. We have Mrs. Gina Casey.
Gina Casey.
And she is a Grove resident here. She's my famous neighbor, and she's the reason we're making this peach dessert. So we talk about what we're going to cook, and we try to incorporate that into something we have going on. And so this property, when I moved here, had peach trees growing over the pool, and the peaches were dropping and making a mess. So Jim said, I'm cutting those peach trees down. So I went and picked all the peaches, gave all the neighbors peaches.
Yep, she
and
did.
I rang Gina's doorbell.
Yep, she did.
And I think I was over there visiting for about 2 hours. Jim was starting to worry about me. He was like, what happened to you? So I met Mrs. Casey, and we hit it off because she is just a fun little neighbor to have. And we'll talk more about why she is famous after we get this in the oven. But today we're going to make peach cobbler in a skillet that is a cast iron skillet, and it's really easy. So
it so happens that I have a peach.
Yes.
All right.
And
it's autographed by a couple of baseball ladies.
And why do you have that peach? What does that signify for you?
It signifies the Rockford Peaches.
Yeah.
From the Team League of Their Own.
All
from
right.
Team League of Their Own, but the Women's All-American Girls Professional Baseball League.
Yes. And Mrs. Casey was, she played with them, and as you'll see, she has lots of memorabilia here, and we'll get to that here in just a second. But yes, that is a peach that she's got signed by some people, as well as her memorabilia that says Rockford Peaches. If you guys don't know what she's talking about, she's the girl in the movie, The League of Their Own. It was the 1992?
It came out in 1992.
92?
But I was not in the movie.
Yeah.
But my daughter's an extra in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah. And your character was, which one were you?
No,
I mean, I know you weren't in the movie itself, but
they did a combination of the girls. I didn't use one girl.
Okay.
But they are in the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown.
Okay.
They were in as a league, not as individuals.
So the movie kind of took some liberties and took some storylines and made a movie with several different.
The movie's 80% true.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
It's a classic right now, and they're coming back with another one. I'm not sure too much about. I don't know too much about that right now.
Yeah. Well, it was on this weekend. It was on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. I watched it all yesterday. Yeah.
It's 80% true.
Okay.
Like the coach would never go in the ladies' locker room.
Okay.
She'd never do that. And like Madonna falling into the stands, she would have been benched. She would have been benched and fined.
Wow.
But those girls, their fans pay their fines whenever they get in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yes, they did climb out the fire escape and go buy a 6-pack, and they would go in the cemetery and drink, so the fans didn't see them drink. They were allowed 2 drinks a night after a game.
Okay.
And they did have curfew, 11
Wow.
o'clock curfew.
Did you ever stay out past curfew, just off the record? Did you ever stay out past curfew? Have any real fun?
Oh, well, those are things you don't tell.
She's not giving her secrets out.
My lips are sealed, honey.
Well, that movie is 80% true, and this peach cobbler is 80% fat-free, but the 20%
Fat-free? Oh, well, that's good.
I don't believe you.
Who cares about fat at this stage of the game?
We're out in the heat. We can take it.
So I always forget to say this, and we always forget because we get going.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our channel and like this video and watch it to the end. You might learn something real important at the end.
Yeah.
But we always forget to say that, and we get started going, and anyway. So I actually brought all the utensils this time. Usually I forget. So this is so easy. 1 stick of butter is melted in your cast iron skillet. So I've already got that melted. You're going to combine in a bowl 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, and a little splash of vanilla. You got to put vanilla in everything. And this is actually 100% pure vanilla from Mexico.
Ooh.
And sometimes sometimes I just measure it like that so I don't put too much in
Oh,
there.
you're smart.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
a good idea.
And then a cup of milk. So a cup, and a cup. And that is going to be your batter. So you're going to mix this up. And you notice my hair's not blowing today.
Right.
It's super hot out here, like 100 and some degrees. But usually we're doing this in the wind, Gina, and my hair's blowing in the food, and it's just bad. So
Well, that adds to it.
we're doing good today, right? So you guys just don't forget to subscribe and follow and share and like and all the things. And we're going to have some story time with Gina. So this batter is kind of runny. You see that?
Yeah.
Kind of lumpy. We are going to actually pour it. Grab my skillet. I don't want to burn anybody.
Oh, is it already hot?
Yep.
Ooh.
So I already melted the butter. You do not mix it in with the butter. You just pour this lumpy stuff in there. Okay. And it looks kind of bad. It looks like it's not going to be mixed right. That's what you do. And then you take your peaches. If you don't have a jar of peaches, you can use one big can of peaches.
Do you have to drain them?
Yeah, I'm going to drain them a little bit because that's, I don't know, seems what I always do. All right, and then we're just going to put the peaches kind of slopped in there. Okay? It's kind of gooey. Oop, one little fella didn't want to come out.
Yeah, you have to use every one. Don't waste.
Use no waste.
Don't waste.
All right, you girls talk it up and set a timer for me. We're going to put this in for about 400 degrees for at least 30 minutes, and we're going to check on it.
I'm going to set the timer.
We are going to have some story time. All right? I'll be right back.
All right, let me get that
Can
timer
you carry
set.
that?
I don't smell it.
30 minutes. What time is it? 4:18? Okay. Okay, hold on just 1 second. I don't want to do AM, I want to do PM. 27 minutes. I got 27 on there for. Okay, so first off, so where are you from, Gina?
Originally, I come from Providence, Rhode Island.
Okay,
I lived there till I got married and moved to Chicago.
okay.
And from Chicago to California. And I lived there for over 40 years. And I was a seamstress in Universal Studio for just about 30 years.
Oh my goodness.
I wasn't in wardrobe. I did curtains and drapes and bedspreads and awnings and that stuff. The very first thing I sewed was awnings for the Blues Brothers, and they were in Chicago.
Oh wow.
I was so excited, and I never sewed on a commercial sewing machine. And when I first walked into that department, the wall had, oh my God, all kinds of spools of thread, you know, and nails. And I thought I died and went to heaven. I never saw so much thread. I thought, they'll never use this. Honey, they use it up fast. Them ladies taught me a lot.
What years did you do that for the movie?
I think I went in the studios about 78. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Things, you know, after, I don't like to say it on camera, after Jim left, my friend got me in. My daughter played ball with this guy's daughter, and he worked at the studios.
Oh,
and he came by one day and he said, there's no seamstress on the books in the union. Why don't you come down and see if you can make it? I said, I'm not a professional seamstress. I learned how to sew on my mother's treadle sewing machine.
Mm-hmm.
And so he said, just come anyway. Oh, when I walked in there, I thought, I'll never make it. Those commercial machines were, I can't even begin to tell you. I thought I died and went to heaven. Yeah. And then they kept me. And they kept me. And they kept me. And I thought, oh, no, maybe one day, the lead lady gave me a piece of material, and she said to me, go sew this. I said, okay. So I went and I sewed it. And big mouth that I have, well, the bottom was bigger than the top. I said, oh, you cut this too short. Oh, I'm telling the lady. She said, no, Gina, here's what it is. The press foot walks. You need to hold it. And here I am telling the lead lady. Well, anyway, she said to me, it's very evident you know how to sew. We will teach you everything.
Oh,
And they did. And they kept me.
oh wow.
I was so excited. When I first went there were 16 of us. And gradually people got laid off and they kept me. I did work sometimes at Paramount. When Universal was finished, I worked at Paramount and I worked a lot at Burbank.
Okay.
And they were all really neat. Them ladies know what they're doing, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Do you remember any other of the movies?
Oh yeah, I worked on Scarface. Oh, that was my best movie. And I worked on Mask with Cher.
Yeah.
And I worked on Murder, She Wrote. I don't want to see another blue and white checkered tablecloth. and like Coach and Incredible Shrinking Woman. We did movies and TV. We did so many. I just don't remember. Just give me the work and let me do it.
Yeah.
Kept my head down, man. I had to learn. I had to support my kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever meet Lucille Ball?
Who?
Lucille Ball? No, you never met Lucy?
I met quite a few people, but they're very businesslike.
Yeah.
And what's her name? Lily Tomlin.
Oh yeah.
She made a big poster of all the different departments that worked on that movie, and she gave us each one and signed it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're all
Wow.
in it. Each
Yeah.
department is in it.
Wow. What years did you play baseball?
From 1944 to 1954.
Okay.
But I played baseball with my brothers and the kids in the neighborhood down at the empty lots, and the baseball we had more damn black electric tape on it. And if we hit it over this guy's fence, he was a crabby old man. He wouldn't give us the ball back.
So where was that? You grew up in where?
Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easton is.
So do you have some favorite teams?
Oh yes. Oh man, my favorite team is the Patriots and the Red Sox. I'm a diehard Red Sox fan. And my favorite ball player, I don't know how much baseball you know, was Dom DiMaggio, the little professor. And I got to meet him.
All right.
We did a show and he was there, and the promoter said, come on, I want you to meet someone. Oh man, I was so excited. He said, did you ever see me play when he played for San Francisco Seals? Joe, his brother Joe, and his brother Paul. I think it was Paul and him. I said, no, I was still a little kid then. But he's a nice gentleman. They all were. And I met so many, but I'll tell you about Warren Spahn. Whenever he was at the same shows we were at, he always came. If we were sitting, having snacks, he always came over and sat with us. And so one day he said to me, it was just fun. They were fun. Tell us the real good stories about baseball, and they make fun of these young kids, Then they told us how Bob Feller was timed, how fast he pitched. A guy on a motorcycle. That's how they timed how he pitched. Wow. And then I've been reading a book that Dom DiMaggio wrote. It's called Real Grass, Real Heroes. And he was very good friends with like Ted Williams and Bobby Dorr and all that. Mm-hmm. He talks about Ted Williams, how whenever they all sat in the dugout, he never sat with them all. He sat in the corner and he studied that pitcher. And he talked in the book about how he watched if the ball turned this way or if the ball turned that way. And he knew how to stand. And he said they swear he could see the stitching on that baseball.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's a good story.
Yeah.
And you met Joe DiMaggio, right?
Oh, I met Joe DiMaggio. Yes, we went to Florida 2 or 3 times, and we did the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital.
Okay.
And the first day we went, when we checked in, the lady at the desk said, tomorrow morning, Mr. DiMaggio wants to meet you girls to take you to lunch. Be down here at 9:30. Well, we were down there at 8 o'clock. So he's a very private person. So we went down there and we got there, we were talking, and he was telling us different things about baseball. And while we were eating, a young kid came up and said, "Would you please sign this baseball for my dad?" And he said, "Certainly." So he signed it. And as he gave it back to the kid, he said, "Tell your dad he should have come up here." But when we were finished, we were getting ready to go. He said, "Well, doesn't anybody have baseballs to sign?" Man, we're digging in our purse to get our baseball signed and stuff like that. And he took pictures with us.
Oh, wow.
His hospital was for children, but it wasn't per se a cancer hospital. It was Macy. As you walk in, the things like those there were big, tall bats. It was amazing. Then we did another show in Fort Lauderdale before we went to see to his, and we were there with Buzz Aldrin, Donald Trump, not an extra, but a big famous football player that I don't remember. And Buzz Aldrin gave us each a Beanie Baby, dressed in the silver outfit. I should have brought that to show you. On the bottom of one foot was the year they went up, and on the bottom of the other was his autograph. But he then signed the front of his shirt for us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I met his wife, dripping in gold, dripping in gold. But anyway, and I met so many people I can't even. Bobby Orr from the Black Hawks, he used to always come put a bottle of wine on the table for me and Pepper. That's for you two ladies. I can't.
What kind of wine was it? Do you remember?
Hell, I don't know. I don't drink. I smell a bar rag and I'm loaded. I'm not kidding you. I drink. Then you're gonna see me pole dance on the table. So I gotta cool it. What happened was during the war, most of the men went to fight. The other people that were left worked in this, like the war, like the shipyards and the other things, factories like that.
Right.
And the women took their spots working also. And you kind of remember Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah.
You know, and so there was nothing really to do for these people after work. So Roosevelt asked PJ Wrigley if he would put up some money, start a women's league, so the guys in these shipyards and these people would have some place to go during the week or weekends. So he put up $150,000 and he started the league, and they scouted all over the country. And they scouted 5 of the girls off my team in Rhode Island, and my sister was one of them. I was still kind of young.
Yeah.
I probably even say under my breath, probably not good enough. But anyway, my sister trained in Opelika, Florida, and New Jersey. There was one more, but I don't remember where it was.
And that was Alice?
My sister Alice, correct. She was older than me. And we did many things as a league, as a gang. You know, after the movie came out, there were 6 of us, and we were the legendary ladies of baseball. So wow. I think that's what confuses people.
Okay.
But we did many things, like we did fundraisers for Joe DiMaggio Hospital. It was another one in California was bad. Baseballers Against Drugs. We did the Harmon Killebrew Paralysis Project. And we did World's Children Fair. We did Make-A-Wish Foundation. We did many things like that.
Wow.
And I've thrown out the pitch for a couple of teams.
Oh, that's great.
I did baseball. God, it's scary. I can't throw a ball now if you paid me.
You used to go to the reunion. They had the reunion.
They have a reunion every year at a different state if they can. They had one this year, was in Rockford, Illinois, in July, but I didn't go.
You went to the one in Arkansas. They had one in Northwest Arkansas. What some of the
No, that was called the Bentonville Film Festival.
The film festival.
Yeah, the Bentonville Film. And I was invited that, I think, 3 years in a row. That's where those pictures come from.
Yeah, those are the pictures you're seeing here. Okay.